him, don't you? Jackie fucking Vincent.
Some things are forgotten for a reason!
Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS. This is going to be the top 10 worst Call of Duty Zombies bosses of all time, and I wanted to thank my friend Russian who helped me record some of these clips. Go check him out. His links down in the description below. And also, guys, I want you to comment, pause the video if you have to, the easiest Call of Duty Zombies map of all time. Just comment that down below right now, and that is going to be next week's episode of the top 10 series that I do on my channel. And that's going to be like right before Rave in the Redwoods, and then we're going to go boom right with Rave of the Redwoods, hitting the ground running, uploads every day, multiple uploads. You already know, guys, it's going to be crazy. But make sure you comment the easiest zombies map down below for next week. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the top 10 worst bosses ever in Call of Duty Zombies. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be Nova Crawlers. Now, these were first introduced on Kino der Toten, then we got them on 5 as well, and you had to, like, where the power is, you would get Nova Crawlers there, and also we ended up getting them on Moon, and Moon is really the pivotal point for these Nova Crawlers. Okay, they were annoying as hell. Not only did they drop green gas, which basically disoriented you the entire time, it was like Nova gas from multiplayer, but also then they teleported on Moon. Like, they literally teleported and made it really, really difficult. I freaking hated these things, man. And they are just so annoying. It was, like, honestly, all these clips that I got within the past 24 hours. And they were annoying to get clips for. Like, I'm being straight up and honest. Nova Crawlers are annoying as hell. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we're going back to Moon with the Spaceman. Now, honestly, I thought this one was going to get a lot more votes, but I was surprised that it didn't. Now, the thing about Black Ops 1 is they have a lot of things that challenge you, and that's why a lot of these things are going to be from Black Ops 1, but we got the Spaceman, guys. So he grabs you, he teleports you, he steals your perks, especially when you have Jug. It seems like it's always Jug that he steals, but he steals your last perk that you got, which can be very, very annoying, especially after, you know, working really hard to get perks and everything, get set up on Moon, because Moon's a pretty difficult map, and when you steal, when he steals like your last perk, it's just so annoying. So I always recommend getting Jug first and then getting other perks. But seriously, this is the Spaceman, man. I, like, obviously in this clip I'm getting hit intentionally, but he, like, damages you so much. Even with Jug, you can get like one hit by a zombie and die after he teleports you. Like, it's crazy, really, really annoying. And continuing on the really annoying things from Black Ops 1 and stealing perks, we're going with the monkeys from Ascension. Now, the monkeys is the boss round. Now, the cool thing about the monkeys is you actually do end up getting a free perk if none of the zombies hit any of the perk machines. But it can be very, very difficult because chances are you probably are going to want to have 4 perks later on in the rounds. So it's basically impossible to defend it. Now, you can use the fire trap that's located on your way to the rocket to kill some of the monkeys, but still, you're going to have a really difficult time defending Speed Cola, you know, Stamina Up, PhD, Jug. They're all on different areas of the map, so having a really good team that's coordinated with good guns is really the only effective way to get free perks. And then also, you know, they're all in different areas of the map, so it can be very, very difficult to hold them down and control the different perks. And if the monkeys hit it enough times, you end up losing the perk completely. And also, if they end up hitting a machine once, then you're not going to get a free perk, so you always end up losing using a perk pretty much every single time, which can be very, very annoying, but at the same time, it's not as bad. I mean, they didn't have double tap on the map, which was okay, because, you know, that was probably gonna be in some random location that they would have took anyways, but honestly, it can be very, very annoying when the monkeys end up stealing your perks. I usually go for the perks that cost the most. If I have Mule Kick, I'll protect Mule Kick. Jug is very important to hold down as well. And yeah, that's the monkeys for you from Ascension. And coming in at the number 7 spot, speaking of stealing things still, we got the Pentagon Thief from 5. Now, this man looks weird, okay? He has glasses, and you guys are going to see me teabagging him, alright? But seriously, the Pentagon Thief is very, very annoying. Whatever gun you have out, he's going to come near you, and he's going to snatch it. He's going to steal whatever gun you have up at the time. So, if you have Mustang and Sally's out, he's going to steal them, unless you kill him first, which I ended up doing. But seriously, he's just going to steal your gun. You can chase him, you can follow him, do whatever you want, and try to kill him. But eventually, you're going to get a max ammo, and sometimes you can get a bonfire sale as well, which means that you can pack a punch for 1,000 points instead of 5,000, which is really, really nice. And yeah, the Pentagon Thief can be very, very difficult and annoying, especially if you have like 2 really good guns that are packed already. But you definitely can kill him with the Mustang and Sally's really, really easily. It's like a clip from each of the guns and just wreck him. So I definitely recommend using the Mustang and Sally's. It's kind of horrible that there's no PhD on 5, but a lot of people don't like 5. I think it's really fun, but a lot of people don't like it. So that's why the Pentagon Thief got the number 7. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be my main man, Brutus. Brutus is the guard from Mob of the Dead, and boy is he cool. Okay guys, he's wrapped with barbed wire. You have to knock off his helmet. When you go to the bridge, there can be infinite amounts of brutes. Basically, if you stay there long enough, you just keep adding one every single round. He has a hammer that he'll smack you with, and he also locks down stuff, which is very, very annoying, especially if you're like trying to go on the plane. Like I was doing the speed runs, you guys know, we got the record, and basically what ended up happening was we had to restart one of the rounds because Brutus locked down the plane when we didn't have enough points the 3rd time. Like we were doing so good, we'd have a much better record, but Brutus locked down the plane because he spawned on the roof and we didn't have 2,000 points to unlock it. So he'll, you know, lock down perks, he'll lock down the box, he'll lock down a bunch of different things, and it can just be very, very annoying. And coming in at the number 5 spot, my least favorite on the list, the Dennisons. The Dennisons from Transit. Man, these things are iconically annoying, and literally it ruins the map for me. Okay guys, it's Transit, first of all, that has fog, lava, and Dennisons. Though that's the 3 main things I hate about the map, to be honest. Like the other boss, it ain't even that bad. But we got Dennisons, guys. Dennisons are the most annoying thing. They're trying to grab your face and rip it off. They're trying to gouge out your eyeballs. These things just grab onto you. It takes 3 knives on like early rounds. It takes 2 hits with Galvanuckles. It takes like 2 hits with a Bowie knife, depending on what round you are. And they just get really, really annoying. And like literally, these are the most annoying things ever in zombies. Like I don't care what you say, they're annoying. They may not be the worst boss or the hardest boss, but they're just really annoying. And I absolutely despise Dennisons. And coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the director, George Romero from Call of the Dead. Now, George can be kind of categorized as a different sort of boss. He's not the most annoying guy. He does follow you, so if you're trying to backtrack, you might run into him, then he'll get mad, and then you have to bring him to the water, so that makes him pretty annoying. He's also really, really hard to kill because he has a crap ton of health, and also not only that, but if you end up shooting him, he's gonna slam his light that is like electric shocked, I guess, and he'll like hit it on the ground and you'll get shocked, which can be very, very annoying because it kind of like stuns you and allows the zombies to hit you. So every time you get George mad, you have to bring him to the water or else he'll just keep getting pissed off, and that is probably the most annoying thing. Now the cool thing is, when you do end up killing George eventually, I recommend using the scavenger pack-a-punch for that, then eventually you're going to get a free perk, which can always be a really, really nice addition when you're playing Call of the Dead, because the map can be kind of difficult. I wouldn't say it's the hardest one, but it is definitely very, very unique. And also you end up getting the Wonder Waff the first time you kill him. Then after that, you're going to end up getting the Death Machine. So it's a pretty cool thing to kill George. I would say, like, the first time I remember doing it back in the day was awesome, and I was like, I felt so accomplished because you get an achievement and everything like that. So it is pretty cool to kill George, but he is very, very annoying, especially when he just blocks your complete path and you can't get by him, and then you end up going down from zombies or his electric light lamp thing. Ah, freaking George, man. Freaking George. And coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the Avogadro. Now, yes, he is from Transit as well, and you guys voted for him more than Dennison's, which kind of surprised me, to be honest. I honestly don't think the Avogadro is that bad. Now, what you really need to do is just avoid him when he shoots his electric shock. Whenever he turns to human form, that is when you end up punching him or knifing him or doing whatever you gotta do. Now, it really isn't that bad if you have Galvanuckles. Once again, always get Galvanuckles on Transit if you're trying to do well, because it is a lifesaver, guys. They're so good, and it kills the Avogadro in like 2 punches, which is, you know, really, really nice. Honestly, I don't think the Avogadro is that bad. You just have to wait till he goes in human form. Now, the only way for him to spawn is by you turning on power, and then he ends up coming and spawning in on the map when there's a lot of lightning and stuff. So it is kind of a cool boss, how it comes from lightning and it's like all electric and stuff like that. It's definitely really, really cool, but it can be annoying when it shocks you and it kind of stuns you, just like George Romero does in the number 4 spot. So Avogadro got the number 3 spot. I was kind of surprised how much people voted for him, to be honest, but I guess it's a really annoying boss, and I guess I kind of agree with you guys. Now, I don't play Transit too much, like, it's kind of rare for me, so killing the Avogadro was kind of like the first or second time I ever did it in this gameplay. So pretty cool, I guess, but I honestly don't get why the Avogadro is so annoying. And also, you can one-shot him if you have EMP grenades, which is nice as well. So the Avogadro came in at the number 3 spot. Now, the number 2 spot kind of boggles my mind how this got number 2. Like, I still don't know what kind of drugs you guys were on. You were smoking that Zetsubo Kush, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it's the Panzer, guys. The Panzer. Now, this is going to be a combination of the Dreisendracht Panzer and the Origins Panzer. They're both equally super annoying and just really, really not cool at all. But the Panzers, guys, the Panzer on Origins, he has the claw, he grabs you, Papa Panzer brings him towards you, pulls you through zombies, shoots you with flames and fire. It can be very, very annoying. And then on Dreisendracht, we got ones that throw shock charges at you, which are also very, very annoying. And he also still has the flamethrower, so he is just really annoying. Now, honestly, I think he's a little bit easier to kill on Origins, but just the fact that it's a 2-hit system, it makes him seem a lot harder. So I would overall say that the Origins Panzer is a little bit worse than the one that is on Dreisendracht, but honestly, they're both equally annoying, and I still don't know how they didn't get the number 1 spot. That still boggles my mind. Just crazy, 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 guys. So this week, guys, we are going to have 2 honorable mentions, and I think that both of these should have been on the list. Now, the first one is going to be the napalm zombies from Shangri-La. Now, these things are very, very annoying because not only do they blow up if you're close to them, but also it's one of the pivotal steps for the Easter egg. You have to literally bring it through, and he like ends up lighting some pipes on fire from gas that is leaking, which is kind of cool. Like, honestly, it's a pretty cool Easter egg, to be honest, and the fact that you have to use a napalm zombie for a few of the different steps can be very, very pivotal. But I think the napalm zombie is just kind of more of an annoyance because he really can hurt you a lot if he blows up close to you and you don't have like Jug. So I definitely would say that the napalm zombie isn't the worst ever, but it still can be very, very annoying, and it definitely deserved a place on the honorable mention spot just because they're really annoying. Okay, they're literally napalm zombies that blow up and they're kamikazeing all over you, and not only is it hard to deal with, but also it's on a really close quarters map, Shang, and man, they're just annoying, guys. They're really, really annoying. And the other honorable mention is Margwas. Now, we have different types of Margwas. We have one from Shadows of Evil, which is just normal. They're pretty annoying. They can slam you. Dude, I freaking hate getting slammed. That is like the absolute worst thing ever. And then we also have the upgraded ones on Revelations that have different abilities. One of them's fire. One of them is like electricity, I believe. The blue one, I'm not really too sure. And those are really annoying as well. So, I mean, we have the Panzers, and we also have the Margwas on Revelations, so that can be a deadly combo, but the Margwas deserve the honorable mention spot. I honestly thought they would have gotten on here a little bit higher, but then again, you guys are still smoking that Zetsubo Kush, and that leads me to my number one spot. The Thrasher. How the hell did the Thrasher get the number one spot? I don't know what you guys are thinking. This thing got 11 votes, which isn't a crap ton. The Panzers only got 8. Okay, guys? Like, I don't understand how this can even happen. The Thrashers really are not that bad. You can kill them so fast with any good gun. If you have the Marshall, it's literally like 4 shots total, not even. I mean, you can kill him really quick with the Masamune. I mean, what's going on, guys? Why would you vote for the Thrasher number one? I honestly don't believe you. Maybe it's just that you guys have horrible memories of Zetsubo and you don't like the map just like me. I can totally agree with that, but I honestly think that the Thrashers should not have been the number one spot. They're like a 8 caliber zombie boss, but you guys are crazy. You guys voted, so it's your fault. That's why I don't agree with the list. The Panzers should have been number one 100%. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of the Top 10 Call of Duty series, and this episode is the top 10 worst zombies bosses in history. Remember to comment down below the easiest zombies map of all time. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to be sleeping when this goes live, so you better like the video so when I wake up I'm happy and I see a lot of comments about how you guys are pissed that the Panzer didn't get number one, because I certainly am. I mean, just the fact that I had to make a video that already triggered me with all these bosses, and then I had to get triggered putting the Thrasher at number one. You guys are crazy, okay? You're crazy. But have a good day, guys. I'll see you later. My name is GregFPS. Have a good day.